Once upon a time, in a peaceful forest, there lived a curious little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was known for his insatiable curiosity and boundless energy. He would often explore the forest, climbing trees and playing with his friends. One sunny morning, Sammy's friend Benny, a wise old owl, approached him. Benny had a reputation for being knowledgeable and full of wisdom. He said, "Sammy, I've noticed how curious you are, and that's wonderful. But remember, curiosity can sometimes lead to danger if we're not careful. There's a place deep in the forest where no squirrel has ever gone. They say it's a magical tree with golden leaves, but it's also a place where many have gotten lost." Sammy's eyes sparkled with curiosity. "A magical tree with golden leaves? That sounds amazing, Benny. I want to see it for myself." Benny warned, "Sammy, it's a dangerous journey and you must be cautious. Don't wander too far from the path, and always keep track of where you are." Sammy nodded enthusiastically and set off on his adventure. As he ventured deeper into the forest, the trees grew taller and the path became less distinct. Sammy, however, was too excited to notice. He hopped from one tree to another, chasing his curiosity like a tail. Hours passed, and Sammy was far from home. He couldn't find the magical tree, and the forest seemed darker and unfamiliar. Panic began to set in, but he remembered Benny's advice to stay calm. Sammy tried to retrace his steps, but everything looked the same. Just when despair was about to overwhelm him, he heard a gentle voice. "Hello, little one. Are you lost?" It was Lily, a friendly rabbit who lived deep in the forest. Tears welled up in Sammy's eyes as he explained his situation. Lily offered to help him find his way home. She was kind and patient, leading Sammy back to the familiar path. As they walked, Sammy realized how important it was to heed Benny's advice about staying cautious. He had been so eager to explore that he had forgotten to pay attention to where he was going. Finally, they reached the edge of the forest, and Sammy could see his home tree in the distance. He was overjoyed and thanked Lily for her help. She smiled and said, "Remember, Sammy, curiosity is a beautiful thing, but it's essential to balance it with caution. Sometimes the most valuable lessons come from our mistakes." Sammy nodded in agreement, feeling grateful for Lily's guidance. He rushed back to his home tree, where Benny was waiting worriedly. Sammy shared his adventure and the valuable lesson he had learned about balancing curiosity with caution. Benny patted Sammy on the back and said, "I'm glad you're safe, Sammy. Curiosity can lead us to wonderful discoveries, but it's vital to be mindful of our surroundings and listen to the advice of wise friends. Now you have not only learned a valuable lesson, but also made a new friend in Lily." From that day on, Sammy remained as curious as ever, but always remembered to be cautious during his adventures. He realized that curiosity, when combined with wisdom, could lead to the most magical experiences in life. And so, in the heart of the forest, Sammy the squirrel continued to explore, not just with boundless curiosity, but also with the wisdom of a lesson learned. He knew that the forest held many secrets, and he was determined to discover them, one cautious step at a time. The moral of the story: curiosity is a wonderful thing, but it's essential to balance it with caution and listen to the advice of wise friends. Sometimes the most valuable lessons come from our mistakes, and true exploration involves not only curiosity, but also mindfulness and safety.